you take a break for a few days and you come back and there's a lot to talk about apparently. So today The Sims did a live stream over their new game pack, My Wedding Stories, and it kind of took a look into the world, some of the gameplay aspects, and a bunch of the other different things that were in this pack. But if you don't have a spare hour sitting around just to watch that live stream, I'll go ahead and cover most of the important parts here. Now, one of the things they introduced us to in this live stream was the new world. Now, this new world has 2 starter lots, 2 unoccupied lots, 2 occupied lots, 1 lounge, 1 rental, and 1 wedding venue, for a grand total of about 9 lots in this world, which I have to say I think is about the biggest game pack world we've gotten. Strangerville may rival it, but this is a pretty good little starter world for a game pack. So throughout the live stream, they showed different aspects of this world. They showed a little courthouse where your Sims can run off and get married to if they don't want to deal with the hustle and bustle of a wedding. They showed a little bakery where you can order wedding cakes and such like that, do cake testings. They showed a little clothes shop where you can go and change your formal outfits. There's a little flower stand that is so cute. So there are a lot of little things kind of in the town center. It reminds me a little bit of Henford on Bagley, that same kind of setup and style. Then also in the other worlds, they have these huge waterfalls along with a big tree that they said there's supposed to be a lot of lore around. So I kind of like that. Now, they mentioned the word lore a lot in this and also made a very strong point to point out that Dominique is the town historian, and if you get to talking to them, you can learn different things about the town. So I'm kind of curious how much lore there is here. I'm a little excited that the Sims have been adding more lore as we go on in the worlds, and I think that's really fun. It's gonna be really fun to kind of dig in the secrets. Now, one of the other things they did say about the world that they have is that there are glowing algae in one of the oceans at night, which I think is really cute. And some of the starter homes have really good views. Like one of them overlooks these huge waterfalls, which for a starter home is amazing. Like, wow. So I give them props on the new world. I think they did a good job. I am a little sad that there's only 2 playable families, so there obviously can't be that much lore there, but at the same time, I do understand this is just a game pack. Now, as for the wedding, they went into this bit by bit, and we get a lot of new events. We can plan a batch party. Now, they didn't want to gender it as bachelor or bachelorette, which I kind of appreciate. So we have a batch party, a reception, rehearsal dinners, engagement dinners, wedding ceremony, and this new one, a family gathering. Now, they said this family gathering is kind of like a catch-all, different ways to kind of incorporate different types of, wedding styles into the game. And I like that idea, but I'm wondering if that can be used without the wedding. And you'll understand what I mean coming up. But if that can be used without the wedding, I think that would be a really neat thing to be able to do. Now, in this gameplay, they only selected the wedding ceremony to actually go through. So we will have to wait and see what other or if any different options are with the rest of these. But with the wedding ceremony, you obviously get a few more options now. You have your bride and groom, which, okay, obviously you need that. You can choose a Sims of Honor. You can choose an officiant, a flower pal, a ring bearer, and your guests. So you get almost kind of a little wedding party that I think that's kind of cute. And then in addition to that, you also get to select activities that you want to do. So you can select things like change your vows, cut the cake, walk down the aisle, throw rice, different things like that. There's also a pour tea, blow bubbles. There's a bunch of different lists of them. So I think that's kind of nice that you can kind of plan your wedding a little bit. So you can kind of customize each wedding to each Sim as to what different activities would work best for them. And finally, you can customize everyone's looks and outfits. So you can select a wedding cake, or you can bake your own wedding cake, or go order one. I think that's really neat. You can have a guest dress code. So if you want everyone to wear boho, or I would assume this goes into formal wear, casual wear, different things like that. I would hope. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. You can even select what color you want all the guests to wear. In addition to, you can individually edit the groom's outfit and the bride's outfit. Now, I hope you can edit the flower girls and the ring bearers outfits, but I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. So you get a lot more customizable options around this, which I do think is pretty fun. After looking into some of the gameplay that they have in there, I was very, very worried about gameplay when the trailer first came out because there just didn't look like that much. Looking at it now, I would wish for a little bit that's not focused around weddings, but I do like what they've done so far. As far as the gameplay itself goes, it doesn't seem like there are that many glitches, but there were a few red flags. The flower girl had a few issues when she was getting up to go toss the flowers, and then the bride also had issues with just walking away in the middle of the ceremony. So we've had a few bugs that I noticed, and I'm a little bit worried about that, but fingers crossed it will work out. There was a little lag in the games, but I'm hoping that is also due to them streaming. Now, not everything was released in the live stream though. Today, Sim Guru Ninja tweeted there's a new wedding venue coming to all base game players. It's going to make uploading and searching via the gallery so easy, which I will admit the gallery needs some work. This maybe wasn't necessarily one of the biggest things I was hoping for they would fix in the gallery, but it does work with the pack, and I am glad they're fixing that, which they did mention this in the live stream, but it was very easily overmissed, so I am glad he corrected this with a tweet. But we also got a new bit of information today. When Becky asked Sim Guru Ninja, will we be able to make boyfriend-girlfriend relationships in CAS with this pack? He responded that part of the base game update will be able to set your fiance in CAS. So we are getting an update on the relationships. You can at least set someone as your fiance. Now, I am hoping that maybe this comes with more options as well. Maybe we get uncles, cousins, stepsisters, different things like that. But it is a step in the right direction. Although I will admit, I'm going to be pretty upset if they just do fiancés and ignore the rest of the relationships. I'm a little worried about that. But overall, I'm feeling a lot better about this pack now that I have seen the live stream and the play trailer. I'm a little bit excited to play it myself, so we will just have to wait until next week to be able to jump into all that. But that is it for today's video. If you have not, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I will see everyone next time. Bye!